kids, it's me, T-Rex. How are you all doing today? No, not Pastor Robert. It's me, T-Rex. And since I am a T-Rex, that means I am big, brave, strong, and scary. Oh, I'm a dinosaur. Roar. What? You still don't believe it's me? Well, what if I do a T-Rex roar? Then will you believe me? Okay, hang on. Okay, you ready? That was a practice, okay? I had to warm up the vocals, okay? I'm ready now. T-Rex roar happening right now, okay? You know what? I was thinking about grilling hamburgers later, and that was just natural progression of things, okay? Third time's a charm. T-Rex roar happening right now. Not bad, right? I told you I was a T-Rex. Do you believe me now? You still don't believe me. All right. You got me. It is me, Pastor Robert. And this is a mask. I just gotta take it off here. Okay, well, it appears to be, there I am. It appears to be stuck. So, how about I start the music and I'm gonna go see if I can get out of this. Okay? All right, here we go.
No, I won't be afraid. You are with me. You are right beside me every day. Even when it feels like everything's going wrong, I can look up to you, God, and find my strength. Your love has lifted me above the raging sea, and I just gotta say, your love makes me brave, and I won't be afraid. Your love makes me brave, I can face anything. Your love makes me brave. I was lost and afraid till you found me. You lifted me up and gave me strength. Anywhere that I go, you go with me. Oh, Lord, you give me the courage to live each day. Your love done for me. Who brings our chaos back into order? Who makes the orphan a son and daughter? The King of glory, the King of glory, who rules the nations with truth and justice, shines like the sun in all of its brilliance. The King of glory, the King above all kings. Yeah, this is amazing grace. This is unfailing love. That you would take my place, that you would bear my cross. You laid down your life, that I would be set free. Oh, Jesus, I sing for all that you've done for me. Worthy is the Lamb who was slain. Worthy is the King who conquered the grave. Worthy is the Lamb who was slain. Worthy is the King who conquered the grave. Worthy is the Lamb who was slain. Worthy is the King who conquered the grave. Worthy is the Lamb who was slain. Worthy, worthy, worthy. Oh, this is amazing grace. This is unfailing love. That you would take my place, that you would bear my cross. You laid down your life, that I would be set free. Oh, Jesus, I sing for all that you've done for me. All that you've done for me.
Hey kids, welcome back. And as you can tell, I was able to remove the dinosaur mask. But you're probably wondering why I was wearing it to begin with. Well, good question, and there's a perfectly reasonable explanation. You see, there's this dodgeball tournament happening later today, and I really want to be a part of it. The problem is, no one ever wants to pick me to be on their team. People take one look at me and they think I'm too small, I'm not strong enough, I'm not fast enough, and something about not being intimidating or scary at all. The thing is, I'm really good at dodgeball, I just never get the chance. And so I thought maybe if I pretended to be a T-Rex, which is big, strong, and scary, then maybe I would get picked and then I could show everyone how good I am at dodgeball. They would feel the wrath of T-Rex throw. That's what I was going to call the power throw I do. Do you ever feel that way? Do you think that people sometimes look at you and think, man, they're not fast enough or strong enough, they're not smart enough or talented enough to do this? It's not a very good feeling, is it? In fact, there's a story in the Bible about somebody who was viewed that way as well, a guy by the name of David. But I'm going to let my new friends Carl and Casey tell you that story because it is time for Grow TV.
Welcome to Grow TV. Introducing your host, Carl. And your co-host, Cassie. Where we learn, where we grow, and we talk about Jesus. Once again, welcome to Grow
Hi there, kiddos. I'm Carl.
And I'm Cassie, and boy are we excited to hang out with all of you.
Hope y'all had an awesome day today, because I sure did. I discovered something real cool today.
What? That polar bears are left-handed?
What? No.
That all bees have hair on their eyes so they can collect pollen?
What are you talking about? No, that's frightening.
Okay, so what did you discover?
Well, I was walking down the street like this, you know, kind of like just swaying my arms and doing all that. And a man walked up to me and said, "Hey, are you a penguin?" And obviously, I said no.
Good answer.
And then he came back and said, "Why not?" I said, "Well, I'm not a penguin. I'm a human. And humans can't be penguins."
That makes sense.
Right? That would be ridiculous. But at that moment, he raised his hand and slapped me on the cheek. He said, "You can be anything you want." And it was at that moment I had an epiphany.
Epiphany?
Gesundheit.
Okay, so what was your epiphany?
I can be anything I want.
What do you mean, like for a job?
No, I can be anything I want. I mean, who says I can't be a penguin?
I'm not sure I follow. I mean, are you taking advice from the guy who slapped you?
Yeah.
What happened after he slapped you?
Well, nothing. He slapped me and then walked away backwards. It's kind of weird.
Okay, well, it's interesting advice, but what do you want to be?
Well, part of me wants to be cool, dangerous, mysterious, but most importantly, different.
Different? Why?
Well, I feel like when I read the Bible, I read stories about people who had really big, unique, defining qualities about them. So if I could have something different about me, maybe God can recognize me as someone special.
I don't know.
So
I
here
think-
we go. I've created some characters and I want to see what you think, okay?
All right.
Hello, my name is Ivan, and I ride polar bear. Oi, how about you and me go through some logs and eat some haggis for freedom? Hello, my name is Bobby Callahan the Third. Fancy some tea, do you? High society. Howdy there, Tex. Who's up for some catfish and wrestling some gators? Yeah! Hey there, I'm cool.
That's not good.
I know that, but I'm trying, okay?
All right, well, I just
What?
think...
What do you think? I'm acting my heart out here, Cassie. I want to be different. I want God and others to know who I am.
I understand, I just... Have you ever heard of a King David?
Is that the cereal guy?
That's Captain Crunch.
So, not the same?
No, completely different. He was an important person in the Old Testament.
Really? He sounds cool.
He was, and God had a big plan for him. You see, at that time, God's people wanted a king simply because other nations had a king. And the one they got, King Saul, didn't love God like he should have.
Well, that's a bummer.
It was, so God told Samuel to find the king that God wanted.
Wait, who's Samuel?
Samuel was a man whose name meant the Lord hears. He was chosen by God to become a prophet, and he did a lot of good for a lot of people.
That's awesome.
Yep, so Samuel went to meet the man that God was going to name the new king of Israel. And he went to a house of a man named Jesse. Samuel met all of Jesse's sons and still didn't meet the one that God had picked.
So did God make a mistake?
Nope, Jesse had one more son that was out taking care of his sheep. Want to guess what his name was?
Captain Crunch.
Nope, that's cereal. Want to try again?
Yeah, I know this. David. It was David.
You got it. So David was the youngest of the brothers, and it was right then when Samuel anointed David to be the next king.
So he was the youngest brother?
Yep,
Wow. I figured he'd be the oldest, strongest, and coolest brother. Something that made him different.
well, you know what made him special?
A cool accent?
Nope,
Superhuman strength?
nope,
I got nothing.
his heart.
His heart? What about his heart? Was it gold or something?
No, Carl. God knew his heart, and God knew he would make a great king.
Wow. So that's what made him different, huh?
Yes, we must always remember that God calls every single one of us to be brave and do amazing things. And we can never forget that God knows who you are and God knows who I am.
Wow, that's so cool. That almost sounds like our big idea. Wait a minute, that is our big idea. Today's big idea is God knows who I am.
And on the count of 3, we're gonna say it out loud together, okay?
Ready?
Ready.
1, 2, 3. God knows who I am! What a big idea. You did it.
So do you feel better now knowing that God knows who you are?
I sure do.
Good, so you can stop with the silly voices now, right?
Absolutely. Unless it's a tad bit boring and I have to jump into another accent. Tally-ho, children!
Thank you for watching, and tune in next week for a new episode of Pro TV.
Even though David was the youngest and smallest out of all his brothers, God picked him to become king of Israel, which is pretty amazing. Most people would have taken one look at David and thought there's no way that kid could ever be a king or even a warrior. And yet David became both. And that's because God doesn't just see us for what we look like on the outside. God sees who we are on the inside. And God made each of us special and unique. God made each of us to do amazing things, which is why we always need to remember the big idea: God knows who I am. God knows who you are better than anybody else. And God made you to do great things. So then, I guess I don't need to pretend to be a T-Rex or anything else, right? I should just go to this dodgeball tournament and show them how good I am. I think that's what I'll do. I hope you all have a great week, and we'll talk again soon.